Let's go, yo. Who light up the scoreboard? Who making the playoff? Who's the MVP? Yo, let's smart talk. Recap the game and the major plays. Yo, they all got opinions they would like to say. Like what went right? Yo, what went wrong? Yo, what play was weak and what play was strong? So kick up your feet and grab your popcorn. It's the Smack Talk podcast. Let's get it on.
The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Did you miss us?
So Buckeyes are good.
That's all we got going. Fucking cold day in Ohio. Fall has fell. That's obvious.
Yeah, I got shit all over my yard right now.
Oh, yeah. The leaves are falling. Getting decked by acorns. Or walnuts. One of the nuts.
Nuts will get you. It's raining.
Yeah, I'm not looking. That's how you fucking lose an eye.
Hey,
I'm
Buckeye.
not doing that. Fuck nuts.
Maybe it's raining Buckeyes.
Let's just get right fucking into it.
I like it. Who do the Buckeyes play today?
Maryland. Undefeated.
Yeah, okay.
To it, brother.
It's a solidish game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like 21-point favorites.
Yep.
I hate betting those. I hate that. It just seems like so many fucking points. Even when it's a trash team, I'm like, that's 3 fucking touchdowns.
I almost never bet the big spreads. I don't win very often either, though. So.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you. Yeah, I know where my money's going, and it's not towards these big spreads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it a different way.
Mm-hmm. Anytime touchdown scores.
That's right. I actually hit one too, but then missed the rest. You know. Yeah. I just want to get into it.
But it's sad.
I'm on the fucking ledge. Give me a reason not to fucking jump because
Chubb will be back
I'm
next
full
year.
fucking panic right now.
Panic?
It seems like it's turning into exactly what we've seen for the last 20 plus years.
The Stefanski clown show.
Yes.
That's what I should call it.
It's getting hot. And it's cold out. So you do the math.
I don't think it's panic time yet.
I'm in full on fucking panic.
Is it nervous time? Maybe.
Because this is what always happens.
It's just bad messaging. They really fucked the pooch. Damn it.
whatever you want to say, it's right. It's bad and it's scary.
It just came out bad, and then it's like now it seems like they're trying to cover for Kev. Literally, like the past week, that's all they've done. I feel like the offensive line's in shambles.
Miles is in a walking boot after the game.
Mm-hmm. Can't run because the offensive line's in shambles. Can't pass block.
Also can't run because we don't have Nick Chubb.
It hurts. Makes the offensive line look worse, which
Watson has been a complete shell of what we were hoping for.
well, okay. Hold on.
If you want to get into it, we'll get into it.
One great game, buddy. And another dub.
What, where he hit 2 wide open people? Yeah, that's great.
2 wide. I think it was dropping balls in buckets that whole Tennessee game.
And they're also like one of the worst.
So that's the Joey Burrow, 3 points.
Well, they're in a different story, but
Trash can down south, dude. Just be glad we're not them.
I almost said something that I really don't want to say.
Racist stuff.
No, it wasn't racist stuff. No. For whatever reason, it's more likely, and this sucks to say, and we're Cleveland, obviously, but I have more belief that Burrow's going to bounce back this year before Watson bounces back.
Well, that's stupid.
I hope it is.
It is.
I hope it is.
I'm telling you it is.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Burrow, I think, is dead. Never coming back.
That would be great.
Yeah, he'll be back probably. Yeah. But Watson's already back. That's the thing. As long as that shoulder's ready. And it's nerve-wracking. You guys wouldn't be feeling like this. It's all you fucking panicky guys blaming Watson, saying, "Oh my God, he has a bruise." You guys think if you looked up at his shoulder, you would just see a tiny little like pinhole bruise. And
no, I'm sure he's sore, but everybody's sore.
He can't throw the football. It's not the same thing as being sore. That's his job.
Well, medically, he could, but
medically, it was the reason he couldn't. Arm don't work.
That's not what the medical staff said, but I don't. It's not. It's just. It's a bad look to me.
If you can't throw the football, how can you play quarterback? You want to?
Nobody said
Purdy play last
Nobody
week?
said he can't throw.
That's what they all said. Besides Keven.
Exactly.
Because Keven might be in fucking save his job mode already. He's like, yeah, that guy can play.
This
that
is
guy is
history.
healthy as hell.
I'm just saying this is the reason I've been on the get rid of this motherfucker since before the season.
Stefanski?
He has a history.
Also, he got rid of your baby.
But it's not even Baker though. Like it was Odell was the problem. We get rid of Odell. Then it's Baker's the problem. We get rid of Baker. And then all of a sudden it's like, you never come out and say like, well, I mean, it wasn't my call. It was his. Like that's not a head coach. Like you can't just keep passing the buck. It splits our locker room, which I haven't saw anything that said it did.
So I've seen a couple things. I don't believe it though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's a bad look, man. Especially you got like Miles out there who's now hurt. I mean, I think he's okay, but still he's left in a walking boot. Like that's fucking terrifying. But you got a $230 million quarterback that's just like, no. And up to that
he
point,
would have played.
Up to this point, this was the biggest game of the season. I know it's only week 4, but this was the biggest game.
Yeah, but everybody's just diving off the cliff way too soon. We're 2-2.
Because this is what always happens.
There's no undefeated team in the AFC. So you're 1 game out of first place of the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, but we're 2 games back in our own division.
Yeah, but that's a long way to go with that. And you get to play them again. So I don't like how that math works out, if I'm being honest with it.
And okay, so then we also, not only that, we have Baltimore on the road. We'll have Cincy on the road now. Like,
yeah, who cares what we playing? We'll play them in a parking lot.
I'm terrified right now. I'm very nervous. And I hope I'm dumb for thinking it. I hope he comes out because the San Francisco game is turned into like what feels like a must win.
No, you can't. You don't want to. You don't want to call that game must.
It feels like it.
That is a must compete game.
This defense just got torn apart by Josh Dobbs, our old backup, who we could have fucking desperately needed.
Oh yeah, Dobbs.
Holy shit,
Dobbs has never looked better in Cleveland.
What did all that game taught me? That Ravens game, preseason bullshit.
Yeah, it is. Look at Kenny Pickett.
Preseason such bullshit. DTR looked amazing. Calvin Austin led our team in catches, and he can't even get on the team now. Like preseason bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's absolutely pointless.
Like yeah, and don't get me wrong. Next year I'm going to get all hype because I'll forget all about this.
I'm not. I ain't falling for this.
I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping I remember.
I'll be here to tell you. This is preseason.
From now on, preseason is bullshit.
I got you, brother.
I've never seen a quarterback look so lost. So just like, I'm just going to play NFL Street and just do some laterals as I'm running. Like, which a forward pass, really? Why is it we are the only team that gets no home field calls?
That wasn't. I'm positive that was a lateral.
It was.
I'm like, there's no way.
It was. Like, he's literally behind him.
I thought completely so.
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying that was like, that's dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Not a thought crossed my mind. I was forward.
No, never. We don't get one call at home. It makes no sense.
Look at Deshaun's. His lateral straight backwards. He knows the rules, brother. He ain't taking the risk.
You need someone to go backwards. You call Eli Moore. That guy loves fucking running backwards, doesn't he? Good Lord.
Eli Moore.
Yeah, you'll get your full name back when I see a full fucking performance.
Yeah, no J and A for you, brother, until you run straight.
You get the Ja. Ja.
Ja.
You get the Ja back when I see a little Ja out there.
Yeah. Know what else? Know what else is bullshit? Training camp. They really lied to us about him, huh? I bought into that hype. They were like, he's gonna be everywhere. He is.
He is everywhere. Ball out, yeah, they fucking put him in the backfield.
Never goes anywhere.
Yeah, it's. We'll see, but I'd like to see some more Peoples Jones. He looked solid last year, and then it's like, I get you bringing Eli, but
it's just so tough because you're coming off the Titans game where they looked so good, and everything's in shambles. And you just wanted to see Watson go again after that so bad.
They quit, man.
And against Baltimore.
They quit.
Oh, the defense saw after a couple of drives. You're like, well, this is pointless.
Mm-hmm. And I get too, they're probably exhausted. It's fucking 3 and out as soon as the offense takes over. Like they're tired.
But on the other side of that, 3 and out them, you're right back off the field, pals.
The Ravens are dealing with so many injuries too.
They always are. It's an insane franchise.
It's the difference between a good coach and a bad coach.
Yeah, fair.
A good coach they work around it. Like
Tomlin.
Even like there's no reason DTR should be throwing these 50-yard bombs like the first 5 minutes of the game. He threw like 3 of them right away.
No reason that should even be in the playbook.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Deshaun Watson was coming off a hurt shoulder. What's your game plan?
That's what I'm saying about a difference between a good coach and a bad coach. We have a bad coach who's been masked because we got amazing talent. Kev's overall record 26-24.
Oh, he's over 500 now? Good for him.
No. He didn't. What did he do? He's not done anything.
You watched us win the playoff game?
Exactly. He watched it, and then he came back and we lost. Everybody knew that play's going to fucking Tyreek Hill. Everybody. He's motioning away. Everybody knows it's going to Tyreek Hill.
You can't stop it, though. They still can't stop that play.
It's ridiculous. He hasn't. I don't know. We'll see.
They needed that no matter what. DTR. First of all, they shouldn't be shocked. The guy didn't throw the football all goddamn week, and they're gonna get on the mic and be like, "Oh my god, we didn't see it coming." What are you talking about? There should have been a backup plan, and the backup plan should have been we're gonna play AFC football from the fucking 90s. We're gonna run the shit out of it and punt it. Well, run on 3rd and 6. I don't give a fuck. That's the one game I would have said, just do it. You don't get it, fuck it. Pin them back. Pin them back. Pin them back. Hope to bust one. You should have tried to win that game 10-7.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It should have been short shit and run the ball. You brought Kareem Hunt back
on 3rd and 7. Like, come on.
Yeah, like just keep powering Kareem forward. Maybe try to get Ford in space, because Ford, for whatever reason, like,
that's a game you had to let Hopkins spin, brother.
Yeah.
Let him kick.
You brought him in. I mean, let him kick. Let that defense do what they've been doing.
Stefanski won't. He proved that to us in a game where it was, 40-mile-an-hour wind, -5 out. He threw it 40 times. Yep. He just won't do that.
No. And it's even when we had Chubb, we were always, even at the stadium, people used to just chant for Chubb because everybody's just like, just fucking give him the ball. It is his MO, I guess. But like, man, it's just not.
He is who we thought he is.
Yes. Trash. There's no reason you go in. Like, look at we just played the Ravens. You remember when they brought in Tyler Huntley last year and he had to come in? It wasn't.
Yeah, with the playoffs. Yeah, terrible football, but they did it.
It wasn't, hey, let's throw the ball 50-yard times. It was a ton of fucking RPOs. It was short passes and run the ball. Like, you need to be able, especially a head coach needs to be able to adapt to that kind of thing.
No, it's his game plan, not your game plan.
That's what he tells people. I also kind of feel like this is a shot at probably the front office, which, I mean, honestly, they've done great, but like, you got to have a vet quarterback.
Somebody.
Like,
somebody maybe took a snap.
Yeah, like something, because like, I don't even get the point of drafting DTR was. You just paid him at the time the most ever.
Trying to save money for some reason.
Yeah, like I don't, and then that's your backup. Like, I mean, maybe they need to know too. Like, preseason doesn't mean shit.
Maybe they don't know that.
yeah. They're like, you see this guy in preseason?
Nobody knows that.
But that was another thing too. Like, preseason, he's running all the time. Not one designed run.
Yeah, that was weird. Afraid to get him hurt. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Let's get this guy killed. If we have to.
Like, like run him into the ground if you have to.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
The whole game just made absolutely no sense. Like. Yeah. You could tell the defense was giving up, and fuck, can't blame them.
I mean, if they just keep the ball safe, run it, see what happens.
Yeah.
You got to turn that into a good fucking back. You got to get in the time machine.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's doing.
And Ravens were down a bunch of
he should have punt on 3rd down. Just tried to trick the shit out of him there.
Something, man. A fake punt on 3rd down. They'll never see it coming.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe it's so thrown off. I just think that, and it scares me because this is every single year we miss playoffs or, we're close, and we always look back at these fucking games early on. The Jets last year and that week too, like the fucking Falcons early on. Like, we look at these games where it's like, we should have won these games. And that's what I think. I know
we haven't had that debacle yet, though.
I think we have.
Pittsburgh was bad.
Pittsburgh was bad. And then now we got to look back at what could have been. If we had Watson, I think we beat Ravens.
Yeah, but not without that. You got to have that healthy shoulder. They said he couldn't throw the football. Andrew Berry did.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In his conference.
Staff, I mean, they said he could. But.
I felt like there was a move coming, and I felt like it was going to come this week.
They should have done something.
And I was thinking Will's getting the boot to the backups position.
Yeah.
Something has to go with that man. Mm-hmm. He's a goddamn liability out there.
Yeah, he's terrible.
How would you even feel safe?
Didn't they just pay him an extension like last year?
Oh, he got his rookie 5th year, yeah. So he's on the books next year.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that Pittsburgh game.
Maybe he's just peeking.
Fuck no.
He's just so funny to watch because he's always doing nothing.
No, he's standing all the time. He's standing either with his hands on his hips or literally with his hands down by his side.
Don't get dirty.
No. No.
That's pretty uniform,
not.
Brother.
No. If a fumble goes towards him, I guarantee you he will not jump on it.
Yeah, probably not. just kick
He'll
it.
He'll look at it and he'll just like point to it. But
Oh God! Oh no!
Come get it! It's over here! It's over here! He's not jumping on it though.
God, if that was a solid pick, man. Because that's
backbone of like every team is that tackle.
He's not taking the snap. Like, yeah, this is cool. I'm comfortable.
They're in there every time. No, they're in there every time.
Oh my God!
I think that honestly, it's everywhere else is fine to me. I think it's play calling. Like Cooper didn't even have a catch until the fourth quarter. Like you should be doing little design screens, something like get your fucking playmakers the ball.
Well, Cooper doesn't play tight end. That's the only screen
throws through. That's another like I don't get anything about that whole fucking game plan. Even if you know, like you're thinking Watson's gonna play, and then game time comes, you're like, hey, he's not playing. It shouldn't be that hard for you to just take a big fucking marker, like, okay, we're not doing this, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Like, it shouldn't be that fucking hard.
Yeah, he should have let Schwartz coach that game for real. Like, we need to take your old ass and tell us what we need to do.
I hope Schwartz just literally knocks Stefanski the fuck out one game.
He sleeps him?
Yes.
Takes over play calling?
Yes. And then just, takes the headset off him and just fucking puts it on. He's just like, we're good. Don't worry. I got it.
You just want to see Watson looking over the sideline one time and shaking his head like, nah. Nope.
Yeah.
Not that.
Hitting Stefanski on the ground with an arrow. That's what I want to see. I don't know. I'm not sold on.
Throws the touchdown, shoots an arrow at him, not the football.
I'm not. Watson's not safe either. I mean, he's safe from like they're not getting rid of him, but like
he's not on your list though.
He's on my list. He's on my not safe list.
It sucks because you got to wait 2 weeks now. Mm-hmm. It also sucks that on the end of that 2 weeks is the fucking Niners. Mm-hmm. So not great.
We're going to find out. They got 2 weeks Stefanski has to prepare for this game.
Yeah, well, we'd have that against the Dolphins and shit down our face.
It's McCaffrey's been looking fucking MVP again. Mm-hmm. Purdy's been solid. I don't know if Debo's going to play, but either way, they have so many weapons. And then that defense, obviously, like.
This is going to be a hell of a test for the defense, too, though. Mm-hmm. They're going to be up for this game. Mm-hmm. Where are we at? Are we in San Fran?
No, we're home. I'm going to.
Really? I really feel like we're going to be in San Fran for some reason.
I'll be there.
Well, then we got to win.
Yeah.
I'm back off it. It's a must-win game then.
Yes. We got to win.
You know what? Should win. I'll fucking say it.
We should. I think we should, too. On paper, before. Now, right now, no. Actually, on paper, no. They're better than us.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know where you were going with that.
They're a lot better than us on paper. Because they hit me too. I'm like, fuck, we don't even have Chubb. Like, no, they're way better than us in every position. But that doesn't mean we can't beat them.
Yeah, absolutely not. It doesn't.
Now we have
I take them San Fran boys, bring them into Cleveland. We have to get this game dirty.
We don't have a terrible matchup or schedule coming up, but it's not easy by any stretch.
No, but it definitely
we got
compared to the
Niners, Colts, Seahawks, Cardinals. All of them are playing good.
Yeah, Colts are feisty. Been saying that.
Colts are scary right now. Colts is very scary. Richardson is a dog.
The athletic running quarterback, not great for us, just historically.
All the time. Mm-hmm. If you can just run halfway, like you're going to do pretty well. Oh. In the past 20 plus years, it's been proved.
And if Dobb beats us, Cleveland's going to burn.
Oh my God. He's killing it. He just lit up. He was lighting up San Francisco.
He did. Yeah. I mean, that game was a lot closer than it should have been.
They've been super competitive. Really.
They exposed the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Beat the Cowboys. They should have beat the Giants. I don't know how the fuck they gave that game back. It was like the biggest comeback in Giants history.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, like
I don't know if the Giants have scored since then.
The Seahawks, solid. And then you get past those next four: Ravens, Steelers, boom, boom.
They got to smack Pittsburgh again, man.
And then Broncos, who. Okay, I mean, Russell's kind of coming back.
No, that team's dead.
We're going to get into it.
I'm pretty sure they're tanking.
We're going to get into it in a second because
I think he took that job because he thought Russell sucked and he was going to tank for Williams.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right now, as it stands, the Bears have the number 1 and number 2 pick.
Yeah, and I think Caleb Williams would stay in the fucking college before he'd go to Chicago.
Did you see the report came out of the team he wanted?
Yeah, I mean, how's that a report?
Well, and two, like, none of those teams are going to ever have you, like, not in the next 2 years. Mm-mm. What did he say? Like, Vegas, possibly, but no. I think he wanted.
I wouldn't go to Chicago. I swear to God, I wouldn't.
No.
I'd Eli Manning the shit out of him.
It's like the
I
Browns.
wouldn't even go on stage.
It's like the Browns. They're That's like where everybody says quarterbacks go to die.
I wouldn't have. Back in the day, I wouldn't have went there either. No, I'd have Eli Manning them too.
I think it was like Jay Cutler has like the most yards ever in a Chicago season, and it's like 3,500.
Justin Jefferson has more receiving yards than any Bears receiver ever.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I could name a couple of receivers, I guess, but yeah, they don't stay long. I feel like either.
They never have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Even when they were good, who was Kyle Orton in our day? I mean,
Jay Cutler. He's solid. He was solid.
They never went anywhere with Cutler.
I think that Brian Greasy.
I mean, it's always linebackers.
Didn't they have?
Big Buckets was a savage. I've been seeing his highlights.
Mm-hmm.
He picked the dude off, and then he was just standing there showing the ball to the tight end, middle of the field.
Really?
And then he took off running.
And then he could probably fucking bite him and fucking spit on him and everything too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was doing
back
everything.
then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
You can just straight up murder somebody.
He looked so big too.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like a monster on the field, like a Frankenstein just wandering around.
It's so funny to see the old time because it's like huge shoulder pads.
No, ginormous.
And then it's like the fate, like the helmet looks like it's made of plastic. Like there's nothing to it. They're always bleeding. They always have like super taped up, but I'll tell you what, not one person from that era would be sitting out last Sunday.
I think Watson was on a podcast.
Really? Saying what?
QB Unplugged, episode 5.
You should have done more homework.
Deshaun Watson and Quincy Avon reflect on the season headed into the bye week and talk about the transition from college to the NFL. So he was on this week?
I don't know. It must be.
Oh, God. I'm going to listen to that.
Yeah, should have done some homework before this.
That's sketchy. Oh, my defense never heard that. Maybe he's just on there doing push-ups.
Like old TF doing a workout. Oh, I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed.
I kind of never see what he's going to say.
Yeah. Everybody's like, well, Stefanski, he knows his job's on the line.
You think he's going to ask him about that?
No.
I mean, Deshaun, this guy, whoever this podcast is.
If he had balls, he would, because I would.
Chat on you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. That's the thing, too. Stefanski, like, he didn't come out and just be like, oh, he didn't. But, like, the way he put it is very sketchy, because then he follows it right up with, like, yeah, and kudos to Njoku for playing hurt with the burn. Like,
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing. And he knows that, like, especially, like, NFL, like a head coach, they know that everything they're saying is going to be broken down. So they know exactly what the fuck they're saying.
But he doesn't even say shit, too. Like, that's kind of felt unintentional. Because you can ask him anything. Like, how's your family doing?
He did the same thing with Baker. He did the same thing with Odell. Like, the same thing. All the time. All the things. he just, I don't know, man. I said before the season he was on the hot seat. I really thought, I think they're lucky they beat Tennessee. They lose that Tennessee game, Stefanski would have been fired.
I think it's the hottest seat for a 2-2 coach in the whole league.
Yeah, by far.
It's just hard to know. There's so many 2-2 teams.
There's a lot of 2-2s, but he was already on the hot seat before he came in.
But most likely it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Whose seat's hotter, his or Andrew Berry's?
His.
Yeah, I think so too.
Andrew Berry's done well. Like, we've had the draft picks, like the moves they've made, it's all there.
Except Wills.
Well, yeah, but
it's a glaring hole on him.
You ever seen the fucking 49ers pass the first round draft picks? It is bad.
Just can't do it?
No. No. They fuck up a lot in the first round. But hey, look at them. I mean,
that's what they just got. Who, Randy Gregory?
Mm-hmm.
The Niners?
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Is that Randy Gregory? Randy Gregory?
The crazy
is this
one?
Is this a new guy? Is this that crazy
I don't know. This is the first time I've even heard of it. So it's all news to me.
I just think of like the wife beater, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm. But it might not be. I don't know, you know?
I'm sure it's a common name.
And then Claypool to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really thought, like, you remember his rookie season?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking monster, man.
This is going to be his last chance, man.
Did you say the Bears literally told him, like, don't show up to the game? Like, they pretty much were like, yeah, we have a game, but, like, we don't want you to come.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
Uh-huh.
And I think he still showed up.
And then they got, like, a 5th-round pick for him or something stupid.
Uh-huh. I thought it was hilarious, though. Like, fuck the Steelers, but they had Claypool announce Pickett at the draft. Remember that?
Shit,
so, like,
man.
literally, like, you're announcing your replacement.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's funny.
Fucked up shit.
Yeah. Like, he had to know, right? Like, I'm about to go. You think they told him before they gave him the card, or him getting the card was the first time? He's like, oh, fuck, we're going receiver, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't have did it.
Yeah, like, this must be a
Just said a
mistake.
different name.
Yeah, this must be a mistake.
Yeah, I'm Chase Claypool, sir.
I wonder what they would do, like, if you just said the wrong name.
They panic, huh?
Yeah, because no. Because then it's like, well, he said it.
Yeah, you guys told me I could pick. I get to pick.
Yeah, I'm picking whoever I want.
This is just gonna be his last chance in the NFL.
Oh, yeah,
though. If
for
you
sure.
don't succeed in that fucking offense,
Yeah.
you're gone, buddy.
Yeah, it'd be a practice squad guy somewhere,
Yep.
maybe.
Playing for the Rock.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
might not be a bad kick.
I'd watch him.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing on there. They're a bunch of tiny little fast dudes.
Mhm.
Now they're gonna have this little giant horse-looking guy.
The tiny fast guys are coming back in the NFL though.
It'd be nice to have one.
Yeah.
We only got to get dude who's fast on paper. Elijah Moore is like a 4.2 or something.
Mhm.
He looks so slow.
Yeah, he gets caught all the time.
What is going on?
I think it's because he never just runs. He's just constantly trying to juke. It's like he was like you ever have the old like the PlayStation 1 and like the button stuck, so like you're just constantly like juking. I feel like that's Elijah Moore.
But I don't feel like they've took a shot with him yet.
No,
Like only deep
that's
shots are the good one. And if he's in the game, you know.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
The only time he comes in the game, they're going deep to him.
It's like, good one, get in there. Be sneaky.
Yeah. Tell him you're not running. Tell him you're not running.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw him off.
Pretend to
this
tie
one.
your shoe.
Yeah. Like that. I don't. It's just like, and I'll text with so many different people where everyone's just like, we have the most predictable play calling ever.
I've heard that a lot this week.
Like all the time.
Just scary.
Yeah. And it's like, we're fans. We're not watching film all fucking day, every day.
Oh, you
If
watch
we can
tape.
see-
I watch film, brother.
I got the eye test. Okay. I don't need that. I can see and just know.
See if he's a
Okay?
guy, not a
Yeah.
guy.
That's how I knew it was 6.
No, you can't just take that record and be good up and down, up and down.
Anyways, we're not getting into him.
He said him and Odell are friends now.
Yeah, they're dabbing each other up in that.
And then that
preseason game.
doucher was like, that's part of me just growing as a man.
Did you see him on McAfee show?
Yes, that's where he said it.
Yeah, because he said something. They're like, we're really surprised at your time in Cleveland. He said, yeah, so was I.
That's so funny how different that goes on Twitter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see Twitter's was like him just throwing 4 picks against Green Bay, and it's like, we're not. And then there's other ones of him balling, like, miss you, Bake.
Mm-hmm.
And then other ones are just roasting him.
It tore the fan base, and it doesn't help with everything going on right now.
He
him,
ruined Christmas.
him doing well.
My daughter's first Christmas, Baker Mayfield ruined it. Let's just let that be
It
known.
was a good time up to the end.
4 picks, Christmas Eve.
2 of those, Jarvisville.
I didn't even give
But
my daughter
anyways.
presents. I gave them away because I thought that's what we did. Just give stuff away.
We're not getting into this. Okay. The past is the past. The future's here. But right now, I'm very nervous about our future.
Yeah, the future's here, but is it?
Yeah, I'm very nervous because all I can hear when I'm thinking about it or, playing things back in my head are all these people like the Browns are the Browns. The Browns are the Browns. And I'm like, are they fucking right? They're not right, right? Yeah,
Organizationally,
exactly.
they're probably right.
That's terrifying.
But Watson they should just say the Browns are whatever Watson does.
I looked up some stats.
You write them in crayon over there?
No, a pen. Watson, 678 passing yards, 4
Solid.
touchdowns,
Solid.
2 picks,
Not bad.
a QBR of 46,
Round that up 50.
a 63% completion,
65.
2 fumbles. We're the 20. This is according to ESPN. We're the 21st ranked offense.
Mm-hmm.
We have less passing yards than Arizona, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. We have 10 more yards in Tennessee. And even Atlanta, we're only like 20 yards ahead. And those, like, Atlanta's like number 2, I think, in rushing. Baltimore's number 1. So
Ooh.
2 rushing teams throw more than us.
We're just heating up, though, baby.
We're not. Tennessee, after Tennessee, you could have said we're just heating up. I'm terrified. I'm in full-on panic.
I act like that Ravens game didn't happen. It didn't show me anything that I didn't already know. Stefanski's an idiot. The line's in shambles. You could know that from a Tennessee game. Watson was back there fucking dancing the whole goddamn game.
I will. The best thing
We're not going to run all the rest of the year because we can't run block.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, Ford got a lot of hype, and same thing. Preseason bullshit. He looked good in preseason, but
He had one good run. Without that 7-yard
That's it.
run, it's like 1.8 yards a carry.
yeah.
But also, he's getting a hit at the line. I think I had it earlier. It's like 48% of the fucking run plays they get hit at the line of scrimmage.
They're hit right away.
So
And
basically, 1 out of every fucking 2, they don't get a half a yard before they get hit.
The left side.
Oh, it's always him from the left side.
Those videos of that Pittsburgh game where it's just, I mean, it was probably 10 different clips of Will's just watching.
Yeah, well, it's rough because Jones ain't great against the run or a great run blocking either. So they're gonna have to just run halfback dives.
Yeah,
the power
Spike's favorite formation, baby. You put Spike in that game, we got a chance.
They don't have a chance.
But this is why we brought Watson in.
We're gonna have to win like the Bengals did.
Well, this is why we brought Watson in, was to win. He needs to be able to put the team on his back.
The biggest issue is we don't have what the Bengals had.
What, 2 Pro Bowl receivers?
Yep.
Bengals have just lost T. Higgins for a while now, too.
But that dude was dropping balls in buckets. Like, none of that's even good play calling. Really, it looked like the first couple games, except them balls that he was leading everyone out of bounds. He was fucking dropping them in the bucket against Tennessee. Mm-hmm. But still, they're not open. It's not schemed open. It's not beautiful play calling. That one time where fucking they bit on Cooper's double move. Mm-hmm. Double move was naked. Mm-hmm. Besides that, he's thrown into fucking windows like fucking. You have to have a perfect throw.
I mean, he has shown flashes of why we got him. The amount of times he gets out of like a sack is insane.
Yeah, he's sexy.
But then it's like, then he panics or wants to go hero, and instead of sometimes just throwing it away or taking off, it's like he makes a stupid throw.
Not as bad as Danny Dimes, though.
No. Okay. Well,
I've never seen that guy throw the ball away, man. He's an idiot.
Got that gunslinger mentality, baby. Just out there. Never throw the ball
he just
away.
ran out of bounds like 3 yards behind the line, and the announcer's like, why are you throwing it away?
Yeah.
Huh?
And I get, like, the game's so fucking fast. So these guys got literally, like, less than half a second to, like, pretty much decide which way they're going with it. I mean, I'm not saying I could do it, but I will sit on my couch and drink beer and bitch about you not doing it all day.
I'm down here throwing beer cans away like it's nothing.
Yeah, you should see me. I'm like 3 for 4 on beer cans right now. So.
But also, the throwing the ball away should be like panic, throw it away.
Yeah,
this dude won't come out of his hand.
Yeah, he's got that stickum on it. He's fucked now.
Coach, you can't let go.
Yeah, they we'll see. Hopefully, it turns around. We'll see.
Oh, it will. Let's take one here for a minute. I gotta blow my nose because I'm a sick boy.
All right. Not sure which one it is.
Minute 1. Tight.
You're back. Thought you was a race.
You lost, brother.
I did.
I put headphones on fast as shit.
Yeah. I'm Stefanski. I was like, I could put the headphones on normal, or maybe I'll just flip them around a couple times, and maybe then I'll try to put them on normal.
Throw a tiny ask the ref, like, excuse me, good sir. Do you think that play call was wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And the ref will be like, nope, got it right. He'd be like, oh, thank you, sir.
You know what else I looked at that kind of pisses me off? He doesn't challenge. He's averaging like 2 challenges a year. The year we made the playoffs, 9 challenges.
I think he's not very good at it, though.
Exactly. Get better.
I don't think that's his fault, though. I just like someone should have challenged
that. He should have challenged that Cooper when he touched him when he was on that interception. Would have had him on the other side of the 50.
All turnovers are reviewed, though. He can't challenge that, right?
I think you can challenge if he was down, though, right?
Maybe.
That's another thing I don't get.
That could be a good point because maybe they're just maybe the turnovers just making sure you catch it. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not a ref because those guys are a fucking bunch of scam artists too.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's so weird. Betting's legal, and all of a sudden Ohio's getting no calls.
Well, not all of a sudden.
I'll tell you what.
It is funny though when you go on Twitter or X. I'm sorry. and you'll see both sides of the fans being like, these refs are bullshit, and the other one's like bullshit. And then the one team wins, and those people come on like, "Oh, quit crying about it." Love it. Dude.
It is hilarious. Nobody after a game is ever like, "Man, I'm so glad. Like that was a great game." And you know what? Those refs did a fucking hell of a job.
You could win by 20, and be like, they tried to fuck us.
yeah. You know what? They let the boys play. I respect it. There is never any time anybody's like, "Man, great officiating that game."
Nah, Tyreek Hill shitting on the Chiefs. Saying they got bailed out just like they got bailed out in the Super Bowl last year. I like that guy. I respect him.
I don't really like Tyreek.
It's crazy.
Yeah, not a fan.
You don't have him on any fantasy team, huh?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Yeah, no,
he's fucking stud. I don't like him though.
That would change your whole perception, I feel like.
Are they in trouble? Have you ever seen Tua's numbers with and without Armstead? Now that, I mean, kind of going back to even Wills, like you got to have that good tackle.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And Tua's numbers with and without Armstead are like night and day.
Like 4 knockouts compared to 0.
It's something crazy, like the sack numbers, the interceptions. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. It's worse for them because the Tua could die.
Yeah, he's is he elite?
Tua?
Yeah, or is he just a product of a good coach and probably 2 of the best receivers? Two of the top receivers.
Accuracy's probably elite, which in that offense, like, what more do you want, you know? And what would you say is elite about Brady besides winning? Mind?
I mean, but Brady was doing it like all their guys they were bringing in were like college quarterbacks, and then they just converted them to wide receivers.
That's also fair, yeah.
Like
imagine Brady with those two.
And
that would have been exciting.
Who's Brady's? I mean, besides Randy Moss, because everybody knows he's like what 6'4", 6'5", something like that.
No,
besides him,
3 little white dudes.
Yeah, I would love to know the tallest. I bet all his receivers
under 6
foot, because obviously Gronk was tall.
Aaron Hernandez, tall.
Yeah.
Did you know what is his name? Raiders coach.
What about him, McDaniel?
Yeah, got Aaron Hernandez killed.
Really?
Yeah, that's what that's what their DNs say.
That's what who?
I think he's on drugs. He went off the deep end on one of the lives.
I'm sure he's on drugs.
He started crying and talking about that.
Wow.
But then I've heard some more rumors. Looked into it a little bit more.
I don't trust Hollywood or any celebrity, honestly.
Maybe. That's all I'm saying.
Only one.
Leo?
Josh Cribbs. He just seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He just seems like a very nice guy.
The way he talks.
Yeah. He's a very likable guy.
And the way he returned that ball against Pittsburgh. Yeah, Josh Cribbs, Nick Chubb.
What a time where, like, during that span, it was like, fuck, I kind of hope they score because we're only going to score if Cribbs returns one.
He was the only fun we had for a couple of years.
Oh, yeah. But they never played him either. That guy was a college quarterback. They should have been doing and that was like peak Wildcat.
I remember those arguments.
Yeah, that was like peak Wildcat.
It was like, no one else can play quarterback. But put him back there.
Like, yeah, we had nothing.
That's my dad.
Like, why did they give him a chance? All right, we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
Called Fake It.
Heads.
Or Make It.
Okay.
I'm gonna name the division leaders. You tell me if they're for real or no.
I had a game that I forgot to finish. It was called Get Fucked or Relax.
It rolls right off the tongue. It's catchy.
Thank you.
All right, we got the Bills in the East. Technically, Bills and Tunas are tied.
Yeah, but they just won, so they get the nod.
That's what's also so crazy about the NFL. It's like Dolphins win, put up 70, and everybody's like, "This is the greatest fucking offense of all time." Then they lose, and everybody's like, "Well, Bills are for real. Dolphins suck."
Like, week by week, man.
I mean, and it's us too. After that Titans game, I'm like, "Fuck yes, here we go." And then the Ravens come, like, "Well, there goes the season."
Yeah, whole organization's back to being dog shit.
Fun while it lasted.
All right, the game.
All right, the Ravens. They're number 1. Are they for real?
They're just number 1 in the North, right? Or were they?
They have the same record though.
Okay.
All these teams are 3-1.
Let's fake it or make it. Make it.
Yeah.
It's Baltimore.
It's hard not to.
I hate him.
It's hard not
Harborough.
to. This is actually interesting. So the AFC South, every single team is 2-2.
I saw that. The
That's
joke
pretty
of the
wild.
conference, though.
Who do you think wins that conference? It's insane because I could make a case for 3.
I say Jacksonville gets it together and they make it.
I think the Texans are going to do it.
No way. That'd be impressive.
Stroud is playing out of his mind. He's missing 4 out of 5 starting linemen. It's insane. What do you think about that?
Maybe they have great backup linemen.
I think they're getting 2 back. No, they don't.
That's an exciting game. They got Jacksonville this week?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. They play. No, the Texans play the Falcons, but the Jags play Indy.
I saw that.
So whoever wins is getting first place.
It was fucking what's his name versus Stroud? Bijan.
Yep. Yeah, because they're not gonna say Ritter. That guy's
he can't get on the poster.
I watched that, and even in the fun Toy Story way, I was like, "This is hard to watch."
Yeah, it sucked.
That was cool. Did you like that?
Not really, but I turned it. I think before they finally locked it in.
Oh, it was glitchy as motherfucker, but it was fun.
Yeah, but I turned it pretty quick.
Really?
I needed it. I needed better.
I mean, yeah, that's what kids ask. They're like, "Is this how the Browns game? Like, watch?" I'm like, "No, absolutely not. no way. I'm watching a game like this."
Shut up, child.
Yeah, but it was fun, you know. All right, back to who you got in that division. You said the Jags.
Yeah.
Lawrence does not look good.
I think I bet it too.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. Chiefs.
Yeah. Yep. Good. Pass.
All right, we got Eagles are 4-0. Number 1 in their division.
Take it.
I'm out
I don't think they got it right now.
I'm kind of out on them.
They might just be fucking around Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, it could be. Hurts is looking like. I mean, they're winning. Obviously, they're 4-0, but like he's been a shell of himself.
It is funny to say they got a Super Bowl hangover and they're 4-0.
Yeah, no, they're not for real. No way.
No
way. Who's winning that division?
Eagles.
Okay,
I lied.
All right, we got Lions 3-1 in the North.
Oh, Dan Campbell. Make it.
It's hard not to.
Love that guy.
It's hard not to.
I'd pay to move Keven to get Dan in here.
Oh yeah, yes.
I'd move him myself.
Trade, give him all the first we got left. Dan will make it work.
Oh yeah.
What about the Bucks? 3-1.
Fakers. They're the biggest fakers I've ever seen. They got that faker at QB. They played nobody. They beat the Bears. They beat the Vikings. They beat the Saints without Derek Carr. I've done a little research.
Derek Carr played.
Yo. He played Baker Mayfield's shoulder hurt style. Mm-hmm. And they lost to the only good team they played. Who were in a Super Bowl slump.
They should have won that game.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Mike Evans dropped how many balls, including a touchdown?
He doesn't throw a catchable ball. It's weird, people say. Like Knuckles, I've heard.
Oh, he throws hard as fuck. Anyways, the 49ers.
Both. Fake it and make it. Because they're going to get nailed next Sunday.
Give me a sleeper team that you think surprises everybody.
The Texans.
That's a good pick.
Mm.
Really good pick.
And I have Stroud might be he's probably going to be the college to pro transition that I was most wrong on if he keeps this up.
I'm with you. I was out on him too.
It's just so wrong.
I was out on him, especially too because the Texans, like I said, with their line, it was so bad. And I'm like, in college, it just seemed like every time he got some pressure, he just
panicked.
Yeah, he just freaked out. Mm. But man, and you think about too, like he's thrown to a rookie wide receiver. They got Bobby Trees, but
sweet name,
awesome name.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, Nico Collins. It's not like they have like some top elite.
No, they got nobody.
Bryce Young has at least Adam Thielen. They got other people, but like Bryce or Stroud is looking.
Damon Pierce doing nothing.
No, yeah, they can't run. So they've been in these games because of him.
Yeah, Stroud's looking like an all-timer.
I was definitely wrong.
He's coming for Baker's record. I can't wait for him to break it.
Herbert already broke it.
Oh, did he really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Herbert broke his
record, dude.
Herbert had more games, but no big deal. Yeah, it's Herbert shattered it actually, I think.
Speaking of Baker, Oklahoma or Texas?
Texas.
Seen that little guy that Oklahoma has a quarterback though? He's a firecracker.
Ewers is my man.
Even without the mullet?
Yeah. Do you remember when we looked at pictures? You can look at 7 different pictures of Ewers and they all look like a different person.
Yeah, the man he has range.
Yeah, he's like a fucking chameleon.
Right now he looks great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing great.
That haircut. He looks like a franchise quarterback.
I will say, speaking of like college quarterbacks, I watched Caleb Williams. God, that guy.
You mean you watched Colorado and Caleb Williams was playing Colorado?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. And wow, that dude is impressive. It's straight Mahomes. I know Colorado is not like a good defense, but that play where he was rolling to his left, like dead sprint, and then just chucks it middle of the field, 40, 50 yards down, just a strike. I'm like, holy shit.
If they'd have blew that game, though, it would have been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I would have gone big money too. I doubled down on them. It did not work out. That's my problem with betting. I talk myself into this shit where I'm like, anytime touchdown score. And then I'm like, well, the odds are boosted. I already got this on him. So like, I know he's going to hit. And then it's like, no, you just lost twice as much now.
I'm going to say it right now. I will not place an anytime touchdown score bet this weekend. Won't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Besides last night's game, I will not place one. That one doesn't count because Friday's not a weekend.
What sucks too is I hit my anytime touchdown score. It's the other shit. Betting's hard.
I'm done with parlays too. Two.
I've been thinking that
three,
too.
3 tops.
I've been thinking that too. Keeping it short.
3 legs tops.
Yes,
from
keeping
now
it short.
And that 4th and 5th leg's tough.
I'm going to quit going for these plus 10,000s, and I'm going to just make some money. Just double up a couple of times.
Bigger money bets, less legs.
Yeah, can't lose.
Clear eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Full hearts.
Yes.
3 legs.
Yes,
can't lose.
Yes, 3 legs.
Oh God, I can't wait to bet now.
What are you betting on?
At everything.
Everything?
Yeah. I'm going to parlay the whole goddamn slate today.
You know what I'm going to say?
I lied about that 3-leg thing.
You know what's going to happen today? I don't know the odds. I think they were like plus 700 on MGM. Marvin Harrison, 150 yards receiving. Put your money on it.
I can see that. He needs a breakout one, man.
He needs one. They're 5-0. They're going to have to throw. I don't know. I don't think they really played anybody, but to his little brother,
just shitting on Notre Dame, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm talking Maryland.
Yeah, I understand that. We just beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Maryland can score.
So we have to score. I don't know how I feel about McCord. I think it's just because we've been so spoiled by like quarterbacks the last decade, but decade plus. But yeah.
Got 2 starters in the NFL right now. You see what Fields did? Like 30 games, so many rushing yards, so many passing yards. Like the only other people to do it are Vic and Hurts.
Really? They aren't even letting him run either, which is the crazy part of what he's doing these last 2 games.
They're either trying to protect him or they're trying to lose.
But they're winning.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, they lost 2 weeks ago. That defense, man. They let everybody on defense go last year.
It's tank mode.
They let Roquan go. They left who's that stud on the D line? They let him go.
They need to not tank though, because Williams isn't coming. I promise you.
No.
I'm positive he's going to say nah.
The Bears have to it's pretty much going to be this year. They're going to have to decide like if they sign Fields or let him go.
Where are you at as a franchise though? If you tank for a guy and the guy says, nah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
What do you even do from that moment?
Eli Manning type thing.
I guess that worked out for both of them, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Rivers just had probably a Hall of Fame career, probably.
Longevity wise.
I don't know his numbers, but yeah, I feel like he was always good and he was always in like playoffs. So like I feel like he's got to be solid.
That's been the big argument I've heard people talk about Rivers. And I vote just because he was in our life for so long.
Forever. And always competitive.
Oh yeah. And angriest guy, don't cuss, 90 kids. Give that man a jacket.
Sidearm throw. You don't see those anymore.
Yeah, it's like when people say like there's Brady's, there's Manning's, and then there's Phillip Rivers. Yeah. Like, which QB do you have right now? It's like, ooh, it's a good question.
I put Rivers in like a Flacco category, honestly. Maybe Flacco's a little.
I think Rivers is better, even if Flacco has the QB.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
And the MVP. You have to give it to Flacco.
Did Flacco get an MVP?
For sure.
I just know he had like the greatest playoff span ever. Boy, bet on himself too. That's like contract year. He did it right.
Yes, he did.
It's always somebody in the AFC North, man. It's always somebody.
Yeah.
Whether it's Ben, whether it's Flacco, whether it's fucking Lamar,
that's that
Burrow now. I mean, there's always somebody.
Pittsburgh's in shambles.
Yeah.
So are we. As long as Burrow stays hurt, at least we're good with that. Ravens might run away with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because they just don't lose for some reason.
And they're getting healthier too. They're getting players back now.
Odell's playing a thing this weekend. Anytime touchdown score, bet that.
After you just said no more anytime touchdowns. He might though. He might.
He's due.
Yeah, he
He's
might.
due.
It's a Cole Kmet one.
Yeah,
I should have just done that by itself.
Yeah, good enough odds.
Yeah,
if you just hit the bet with those odds, it's a great bet.
It's so dumb. That's what I do.
You can't help it though.
No.
My bet that Thursday night was $10 to win $1,300. It was so stupid, and it was over in the first quarter. Might have had a first quarter touchdown
I was
score.
gonna say, would you have first touchdown?
I don't think there's any point in saying who it was.
Was Kmet?
Nope.
Roshan Johnson. Fields.
He has a brother
Sure, a lot of them have a brother.
in the NFL. He's in Detroit. It's a wide receiver.
Brown?
Yeah.
You got Equinamius?
Yes, sir.
It's bold strategy,
He
Kyle.
looked good.
Bold strategy.
It's not like 3 other legs
Yeah,
didn't
I
hit
guess,
either,
yeah.
so doesn't matter.
Yeah. Betting's hard, man.
I'm not anymore. I think I figured this whole betting thing out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'll jump on your coattails
You should.
because I'm been ice cold.
Yeah, me too. You know what happens to ice? It melts
It's true. It's true.
unless it's too cold.
And it puts out the fires.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
College has been better to me, but it's mostly just because I just bet on stud quarterbacks to get yards and touchdowns.
College has been a lot better to me too, but that was just for the first 2 weeks.
I got bailed out last week by that because I had a lot riding on Sanders, and then he just went off in that second half. I watched the first half, like, well, that's dead.
Mm-hmm.
He came back. They always come back.
I gotta go look at the college slate today. I think I'm taking Oklahoma.
Mhm.
There's another giant game today. Oh, it's Georgia, Kentucky.
Sounds right.
Fairly certain. I'm gonna go Kentucky, Oklahoma parlay.
This is a wild college football season because I feel like there's no Bama or like Georgia, like Ohio State. There's no like team that's just running through everybody.
Not a lot of that. No, not like it used to be.
Yeah, like I feel like every year there's like a big one.
And the Kentucky Georgia game's a good game. Like when's the last time that's been said?
Exactly. When's the last time anybody's been like, watch out for Kentucky?
Yeah.
Like never. They got. I mean, even OSU, Maryland, they're undefeated. Like
I'm excited for it.
I'm too.
Big Ten game.
LSU, Missouri's today. Oklahoma, Texas. That'll be a good one.
I mean, I'm way more excited for those games though.
Yeah. Other than that, Notre Dame, Louisville.
Yeah. Blah.
Honestly, yeah, I don't see a ton to be excited about. Bama, Texas A&M. Texas A&M, I know nothing about them, but it's all just Manziel. So it's like everybody watch Texas A&M.
Yeah, Manziel built that whole fucking building.
And then I think they had Kellen Mond at one point, but other than that, I'm like, I can't think of anything they've ever done.
They had an insane recruiting class the other year, and then they just can't do shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, brother.
That's football, baby.
Things I don't know about what the Browns are going to look like next Sunday.
Nope.
If Watson's going to play. Oh, God. If Watson don't play, we're going to get fucking trailed.
Oh, yeah. We might as well just throw the fucking towel in.
Don't even show up. Just take a bye
so far,
week.
the pattern's been look good week 1, bad week 2, good week 3, bad week 4. So if you're going off that pattern, we should look good.
But is this the week we're supposed to look good?
But then that means we're going to look bad
Because
against
is this the bye week though? Does the bye week count? Because we're supposed to be looking good right now.
Kev's probably not looking good. If I had to guess. It's probably just playing NFL Blitz, looking at the playbook, writing
The bomb.
yeah, writing notes down.
The bomb.
The bomb and reverses and
God,
little
this guy
pitches. Yeah, this guy. Get this guy's number. I got a couple questions.
He's playing that game where you see the dude's shoulders like break,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, "This guy's playing."
Yeah. Medically cleared right here.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is add 3 points, and next thing you know, he gets a shot. Where's our shots?
I'm sure he took a shot.
A lot of jokes I won't get into.
Which ones? Dark ones?
Kind of, yeah.
Like what? Just let me hear one.
I mean, it's not really like
It better be dark. Because you're pussing out pretty hard.
jokes. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get into it.
That's ridiculous. You didn't even come up with them. You saw them on the internet.
Yeah, that's what gets you in trouble. The shit you find on the internet.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's no point really getting into predictions for San Fran because we'll be back before then.
We'll be back. We're going to get on a better schedule.
We'll just everybody try to make some money this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
or just have a great time losing
Bet on
money.
Marvin Harrison, 150 yards.
Okay, I like that. I'll parlay it with my other stuff.
Don't parlay. Just do it straight up.
Don't do that. It's for pussies. You won't either.
Let me tell you real quick. Let me tell you what it is, okay?
There's no way you're going to take that. You might take that straight up with 5 other parlays.
No. Okay, so I might add maybe like McCord passing yards. Obviously, he's going to have 150. I mean, come on.
That's a good point.
If he's going to have 150,
Yeah.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, if they're handed money out, who am I to say no?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for Marvin Harrison to get 150 yards receiving is plus 630.
What if I add 2 tutties to that for Marvin Harrison?
You're going to be a rich man.
I mean, if he has 150, he's scoring, so you got to take him anytime. I mean, right?
You would think. I mean, maybe.
I'm taking him for 203 touchdowns then.
All right, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
150 and 2? Fuck it.
You have convinced me. And I'm pumped about
What
it.
is it? You had my interest. Now you got my attention.
Yeah.
Or is it up?
Something like that.
Something around there. 150 yards. Stamp it, double stamp it, touch blue, make it true.
All right. You want to bet for me? Parlay.
Okay.
Oklahoma beating Texas.
Mhm.
Kentucky covering Georgia.
Okay. What's the point?
Don't care.
Really? You think it's going to be a close one?
I'm just too afraid to not take the points.
I can look real
I bet it's like 3, 6,
Kentucky. We got
3.5.
14.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to cover the shit out of that.
14.5.
Parlay that with Marvin then.
With the 3 touchdowns?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. 14.5.
All right. It's a freezing day today.
Yeah, it's cold.
I got a wedding to go to, which hurts a little bit. I want to be like that commercial watching football and then I fall and just ruin the whole thing.
Say if anybody objects, you do that fake yawn.
Oh,
Get a
shit.
good laugh. I'd give you a laugh.
I don't think
You're
someone else
like,
did.
hey, that was funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're the young guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're the guy, huh? That was hilarious. All right, let's get out of here. We'll be back. Couple
All right.
days.
We love you all. We'll see you soon.
Go Bucks.
Bye-bye.